How are you gonna love someone else if you can't even love your own self? Or I complain about things instead of actually trying to solve and
Hola ñaños, ñañitos.
¿No estás recording de todo eso?
Sí, yo estoy...
Hablando de él ahora ya.
Saludos ñaños, ñañitos. Ay. ¿Sabe con quién estoy aquí? Con Valerie Arroyo.
Calderón.
Ah, no, es Calderón. Y mira, ahí está, Valerie Calderón.
Ya estoy manejando en el road, ya estén,
¿Habla en inglés?
be cautious, Valerie's gonna be on the road, be careful.
Ay, Dios mío. Tienen que tener cuidado.
No, mentira, yo no estoy ahí haciendo nada, yo estoy bien.
Valerie es un peligro en la calle.
No. No, me van a postear eso y después no me van a dar el license.
No se sabe parquear todavía.
Yes, I do.
No pasa de... ¿Cuántas millas? De 10 millas, no pasa.
No, si ya fuera ¿cómo era?
Y yo también me fui al John aquí. Yo me fui, like, what, like...
Bueno, pero eso fue un domingo. Los domingos aquí casi no hay tráfico en la mañana.
Había tráfico hoy.
Sí.
Y la otra vez yo me fui...
¿Tú fuiste hoy también?
Yeah.
Oh.
Me fui rápido either way.
So, si ven a Valerie en la calle, tócale bocina.
Mira lo que él dijo.
¿Qué?
Que si ven a Valerie en la calle, que le toquen bocina.
A mí no me ha tocado nadie todavía.
¿No?
No.
Tranquila, que te van a tocar.
Tranquiqui.
Tranquila.
Ya sé, obviamente van a pitar one day. Y yo voy a pitar también.
Oh, pero esta va a ser una peleona en la calle.
No. Yo no soy estúpida. I'm not gonna get shut up in the car porque I got too mad at someone that is probably like madder than me. Porque yo no soy como la gente que ellos no le importa nada, solo están ahí diciendo y después un día van a ver, they're gonna meet someone that does not play. Y después te van a hacer así y después ya. No.
Bueno, va a ser complicado, va a ser bien interesante ver a Valerie en la carretera transitando por las carreteras de
Imagínate
Florida.
cuando yo me vengo de Windermere driving y Héctor está ahí beside me ahí.
Yo voy a ser el primero tocándote. Bueno.
Mi primera persona de tocarme.
Pues mira, hoy yo te voy a hacer varias preguntas. Las puedes contestar en inglés para que no se te rede.
La lucha.
Pues aquí, es que aquí todos hablamos inglés full. Aquí nadie hablamos español bien. Sí, pero las preguntas van a estar buenas. Puedes contestarlas en inglés. Ok. Ajá.
That obviously there's some people or a lot of people who don't need friends and they're better off like by themselves. And I wish, like, but I feel like I will probably be those type of people in the future, but I will still want to have a bond with my friends, like, till we're old. Like, I feel like obviously having your own alone time is obviously good, like, you're being independent, but I feel like for just like comfort and for you to be like more happier is if you have a bond with people like that you're friends with and that you go out with them sometimes, they help you with like some problems that you have or you help them with problems that they have, and it's just like you know that like there's someone there for you like all the time if you need them or anything like that.
¿Tú estás segura que el día que tú necesites algo de tus amigos, ellos van a estar ahí?
Not all the time, pero when it's like most needed, they will probably be there. Not all the time because everybody has things to do. Everybody has their own problems, but obviously sometimes they will be there for you. Like even if they're not there for you in person, they will probably be like there for you like in spirit. Like they're probably gonna like tell you stuff on the phone, or they're gonna tell you something else.
Con más o menos como cuántos amigos tú tienes que tú puedas contar así que son tus amigos. 4 pelagatos.
Everybody else,
Son amigos, pero pues se hablan de vez en cuando.
yeah.
Pero con 4 son los que tú hablas todos los días.
Not every day, but we like text each other probably like once or twice a day. Once or twice a week. But obviously, like we're the type of friends that we don't need to be talking all the time, every single day. We have like low maintenance. But we have like a low maintenance relationship. We don't need to all the time be talking to each other every single day. Like es como que si like how I moved with them for, even if I haven't been in school with them like or see them every day, our relationship and the same humor, the same emotion, the same happiness, like every time I see them after like 2-3 months later, every time we still have that same like bond. Like it's like not awkward, like we automatically are like having fun again, and like it's como que it's like I never left school, and like we still have that bond like ever since.
Okay. Oh. ¿Cuál es el mejor consejo que te han dado hasta ahora? ¿Y quién te lo dio? El mejor consejo que te han dado.
Era my ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
Y... el consejo que él me dio era que yo me tengo que enfocar en mí misma mucho, y yo, well, no, I need to focus on myself more and prioritize myself and be independent with myself, because él siempre me ha como and he told me to be more emotionally intelligent and more emotionally mature, porque yo antes, like a long time ago, yo tenía 17, almost like 18 still, no tenía trabajo. I finally got one. Todavía no tenía carro, no tenía como nada, like I didn't do anything. Y él siempre me ayudaba with like applications and everything. Like he would always try to like tell me like, start doing this because you're almost 18, like you need to like start like doing this if you really want to do what you want to do in the future. And I did not listen, and it got really bad because I was never independent with myself. I was very dependent to other people. I never prioritized for myself or cared for myself. I would always just like, I was just never independent with like anything. Like I was too lazy to do anything. I never wanted to do anything. And one thing that he told me to really just do is like focus on myself. Like focus on school, focus on work, like try to find a job, and I did. Start like trying to like look for a car and like start saving up, and I kept on thinking like the worst of everything, and it just made me like feel bad for myself, and it made everyone feel bad all around, and I was not doing good at all. And that's like one thing that he told me that has stuck with me for like this entire time ever since, is that I've been really trying to focus on my life right now and focus on myself, because that's like, and be independent, because I'm the only one who's gonna be with me in the end. Like, I'm the only one who can actually care for myself, and like I'm the only one who will understand myself more than anyone else. But yeah.
Y... Ok. Mencionaste que el mejor consejo que te han dado te lo dio tu ex. Si tú ahora, después de todo lo que dijiste, tú pudieras contestarle o responderle a él, ¿qué tú le dirías?
Pero si son, ni era como like a week ago.
Por eso, pero si ahora tú tuvieras la oportunidad de decirle algo, ¿qué tú le dirías a él?
Que una cosa que yo quiero decir es que I finally realized what I was doing wrong, and I wish that, like, él no me tenía que decir eso. I wish that he didn't need to tell me that. I wish that I would have known that myself a long time ago. So, like, everything would have been better, nothing like that would have ever happened. And also, like, with just like in general with like myself, like, I really wish that I knew like myself before that I was doing all of that, and I was just like not independent, and I was just like a really bad state. Like, I wasn't thinking about anything. I just kept on doing stuff and not actually like thinking about like my own emotions, or if I said something to someone, I would just say it. I wouldn't like stop, think, and put myself in the other person's shoe before I said that. Like, oh, like, would I hurt them if I said that? Would they feel some type of way, in like a bad way, like if I said that? And I just really need to I just have to stop thinking about myself when it comes to like talking to people and like arguing and like all of that. I just really need to, obviously I don't need to like stop, like not care about my own feelings, but I need to like think about both. I need to think about what I'm gonna say and like how I feel, but I also need to see like if the other person, like, how are they gonna feel, or whatever. Or if I'm angry and I want to say something, I'm like, first off, let me ask myself, why am I angry? Why do I feel like I need to yell at this person for that? And it just, a lot of people told me as well too, and I just like wish that he didn't have to tell me that, and I just knew myself. And also what I would tell him is that I really will try to work on it this year, like in like 2025, and like always, like I'm gonna like remember what he said, and I'm gonna try to be emotionally intelligent and stop being immature and just really think about my choices and not be negative about everything all the time. Yeah.
¿Todavía tú lo quieres?
Yes.
Sí.
Porque la razón que nosotros ella sabe, ya le dije todo. La razón por qué nosotros, or the reason why we broke up, was because of me. It was because I was not good at all. Like, I thought that, because like I said, he is an emotionally intelligent person and he's really mature about a lot of things. Me, on the other hand, I was not emotionally intelligent, and I was like the opposite. I was the opposite of like all of that. And in general, everybody is supposed to be emotionally intelligent. Like, everybody's supposed to be aware of their actions, aware of like everything, and not be negative about everything. And that's like, and if you are in a relationship with a person like that and you're in a relationship with a person like me, you do not combine. Like, because if, like I said, how he kept on trying to help me, he kept on trying to make me realize that I was not doing good for myself, and I was not really like helping out the relationship either, because I just kept on making, because of what I kept on thinking, all those like bad things that I kept on thinking, which I should have not even thought. Like, I just kept on thinking about like just myself and like bad thoughts, bad like negativity, like a lot of negative things. And it started affecting, because I would bring all of that negativity, all that anger, everything to him. And if you're a person like him, you are gonna try to tell me like and make me realize and try to help me and everything. But because I'm like really dumb and immature, I think that he's saying bad stuff about me, and that I don't think it's true. And that was like kind of like our relationship for like 2 months, like, oh, like this, like the end, like where before we broke up. And then he kept on trying really hard to make our relationship work, but I did not listen, and I kept on being very
So él te decía que tú
immature
eras dumb.
No.
Oh.
Él me está diciendo cosas como que like como las cosas que yo dije, that I'm not independent. I say that I want to do things, but I don't actually, or I complain about things instead of actually like trying to solve and find the problem of why I'm complaining about this. Like, just like being aware of things, like complaining, you don't really need to complain. You just really need to see, why are you complaining? Like, why do you think that you can't do that when you easily can do it? You just complain to just complain, but you can literally do it. Whatever you put in your mind that you can do, like you can do whatever you want. You just really need to put effort. I never put effort in like anything that I said that I was gonna do. Now, after he told me, like after we broke up and like he told me like all those things, I realized, and I was like, wow, like I had been trying to get a job for like a year, but was I really putting a lot of effort into it? I was not. Like, I just now started putting effort like a month or 2 ago, but I never actually like called, like a long time ago, I never called anyone back. I never actually tried on a resume. Like, I never did anything. And then after he told me that, I tried applying for a McDonald's, and then I automatically got the job. And it was so easy because I actually tried and put effort into my application. And just like it's just like a lot. Like, he told me that like maybe like in the future, like we can probably try again if I realize myself that like he wasn't like, no, I'm not like saying that like he didn't like do stuff wrong. Like he like did like 1 or 2 things wrong, but that's like not everybody in a relationship is perfect. But what I was doing was really bad, and because of my negativity got onto him to the point where he got really unhappy, and he was like not doing good at all. So he had to start focusing on school, work, and everything else. And it was just not good, on top of like me arguing and screaming all the time, like every day. Cause I would argue every day for like no reason. But he just told me to really like start focusing on myself and start doing all that, and get a car, like actually start doing the things that you want to do. Like, if anyone tells you anything else, don't listen to them. Like, actually like follow what you want to do, but also be independent and actually like be emotionally and intelligent, because like you really need to be aware of that when you grow up. But yeah.
Eso.
And now I'm working on that now.
Okay. So, no, mira, número 1, no te tienes que sentir culpable de lo que pasó. Tú estás empezando ahora y pues nada, pues mientras más rápido tú aprendas, mejor. Y si terminaron bien, de que más adelante puede que pase algo, pues, y esto te sirve de lección, pues aprovéchalo, cambia lo que tengas que cambiar, echa para adelante, que es muy importante. Yo prefiero, si yo pudiera cambiar algo de mi pasado, que yo pudiera cambiar, es cuando yo tenía la edad tuya, enfocarme en mí primero. Porque yo andaba suelto como gaveres, jodiendo en la calle y todo. Si yo pudiera darle para atrás el tiempo, yo me enfocaría primero en mí, el trabajo, echar para adelante, tener mis cosas. Ya después que yo esté hecho, entonces busco a ver si me meto en una relación. Pero
No, sí, una cosa que, one thing that he told me, like, even, like, well, after, like, he told me that if you really, like, want to be in a good, healthy relationship, you first off need to be emotionally intelligent. And second, you have to love yourself before you go loving someone else. Because if you don't love yourself, ¿cómo vas a estar, how are you going to love someone else if you can't even love your own self? Like, you're obviously going to have complications trying to love the other person because it's like, you don't even love yourself. Like, it's like insecure. Like, you're insecure about yourself and like, it's really bad. So you really have to focus on loving yourself and being independent with yourself and doing all of that, like before you get into a relationship.
Pero ya esa inseguridad, ya eso se va para el carajo, porque ahora tú te estás dando cuenta que tú puedes, cuando tú te propones hacer algo, tú lo logras y ya viene el trabajo, que bueno, el año que viene debes todos los cheques, pero ya para... No, mentira. Y ya del trabajo, y ahora viene el carrito, y para adelante. Y después te vas con Chingungun John para allá, ¿verdad?
No, yo me voy a New York.
¿Verdad? Que tú para New York. Bueno. Hasta aquí las ocurrencias de Valerie.